Rasheen, life must be pretty good for the South African Tourist Board at the moment. You've got lots of sports tournaments. You've just had 2020. How's it going?
Well, as you know, last year we had a 14% growth in tourism, so we're doing fantastically. Yes, we have been hosting big events. The 2020 happened about 3 months ago in September. It was a fantastic event. Everything was on plan. It all worked very well. And for South African tourism, we got over $1 million worth of coverage, which is great for the country. We also know that events like this, as was the 2003 World Cup, they become springboards for us to boost our tourism arrivals from all countries. What we are selling, though, is our people and our warmth and our hospitality. That's what people come to South Africa for. And when they leave our shores, that's what stays with them, because they just cannot get over how warm and friendly South African people are. But we do sell a fantastic wildlife safari experience at an affordable rate, and most people find us value for money, offering them luxury accommodation as well as really niche experiences as well that they can't get anywhere else. The one thing we are very fortunate in is that we have a Department of Environmental Affairs and Tourism. So our tourism and our sustainable environmental practices are very closely linked together. The majority of our national parks are actually pillars of good conservation practices. And what we sell about our country is the unspoiled nature of the natural beauty as well as the wildlife areas. That all our hotels and general accommodation establishments all have to have an environmental impact assessment study done before they get graded. So it's an important part of sustainability and responsible tourism in South Africa.
What sort of plans do you have for the next 12 months in terms of creating more travel agencies connections and making sure that everybody's kept up to date with what's going on?
One of the things we've identified as South African tourism is to make sure that agents are trained, or agents get to experience South Africa, because then that makes them passionate and it allows them to be able to sell to the consumer as if they have the passion. Now, annually, we take about 200 agents to South Africa on a FEM trip. We plan to continue doing that again next year. And one of the things we do again is the Fundi program, which helps in teaching people. It's an online training tool. It helps in teaching the agents about the different aspects of South Africa. And once they're certified as well, there's an opportunity to travel to South Africa as well. So it's a two-pronged strategy for us that we use to train them. Another plan we have for the agents is we do road shows pre-WTM. So that is going to go on next year, and we take the provinces that come in, and provinces that come from South Africa, the representatives of the provinces, I should say, and we go around the UK. This year we did Manchester, Leeds and Birmingham. So next year again we'll pick cities where agents are located, because the whole idea is to try and be as closer to the major call centers as possible so that these guys can come in and be trained. And the beauty with this one is provinces from South Africa come in themselves and talk about their products to the agents, which is a nice angle as well.
Government leads the development of tourism in our country. The private sector drives it in terms of investment and management, but it must be community-based. That means that the benefits of the growing tourism industry must be felt by local communities. So at the heart of the development of tourism industry in South Africa, it's about ensuring that those developments are accrued to the people. The second element, it's about ensuring that communities living in and around the parks are becoming also owners of these places. So we have a concept in South Africa which we call Transfrontier Conservation Area. Some of this land were forcibly taken away from these communities in the past. And through successful land claims, these communities have actually won back their land. Now they are rightful owners. We have management contracts with them together with the parks as joint owners, and they're economically benefiting from these areas.
What sort of policies you put in place so that it remains an African experience and a unique African experience at that?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the last thing that you want, and I must agree with you, is to commoditize our culture. You don't want that. We sell South Africa as basically an authentic destination. By authentic, we mean that we don't stage things in South Africa. You don't come to South Africa and you find a homestead staged. You actually go in natural environments where people basically gravitate and come together and hang out. So when we invite you into South Africa, it's not into a setup situation. You actually come to become part of our history, part of our heritage, and therefore that's why we have very, very successful heritage institutions in South Africa to be able to make sure that we maintain and protect our culture and our heritage.